Believe it or not, using an air-powered nail gun instead of hand nailing a roof can be pretty controversial in some roofing circles. In this video, you'll learn the pros and cons of each installation method, which is more accurate, faster, and more expensive, and what this debate means for you. The benefits of hand nailing shingles primarily comes in the ability of an experienced contractor to more easily feel where each nail is placed and how firmly it's secured in the roof. Hand nailing allows for the roofer to be more accurate in where they put the nails, and if they have been doing it a long time, they can move through it pretty quickly. The key word in that, though, is experienced. If you're working with someone who doesn't have much experience hand nailing a roof in, they may not know exactly how deep the nail should go or what to do if they misplace one. These sorts of mistakes are pretty common with inexperienced roofers and can lead to some serious issues later down the road. Hand nailing is generally considered to be the more accurate of the two installation methods, but it's likely going to take a little bit more time than using a nail gun. It's also likely to be the more expensive option for the homeowner, as crews that hand nail roofs are usually a bit more experienced and therefore able to charge a bit more for their services. The main benefit that comes from using a nail gun to secure shingles is the speed and consistency that it offers, as air-powered nail guns can be operated at a much faster rate than most humans can. When the trigger is pulled, a blast of air shoots the nail into the roof, and a new one is immediately loaded up and ready to fire. This reduces the likelihood for dropping nails during the process and decreases the risk of a roofer hitting their fingers when nailing the shingle down. Despite the nail gun being theoretically easier to use than straight-up manual nailing, it does have its own set of challenges that need to be learned before it can be used effectively. First, your roofer needs to know how to adjust the gun to use the right amount of air pressure so the nails are driven in properly the first time. Also, they need to be aware of how much kick the gun's going to have. If not, they might not be prepared to handle it, and if they're using it too fast, it may miss the mark on where they need to nail the shingle down. All in all, air nailing is usually going to be faster than a roofer installing shingles by hand, but it's also a little bit less accurate if the settings aren't right or if the roofer is going too fast. While a roofing contractor will have to pay for all the additional gear required to use the nail gun, it'll probably still cost less for a homeowner to hire this type of contractor over one that uses a hand nailing technique. As we discussed earlier, both nailing methods have their merits and demerits, but ultimately what's most important is finding a contractor with experience. If you go with someone who has a lot of experience on the roof, they'll have the knowledge and techniques necessary to get the job done right, regardless of what their preferred nailing tool is. On the other side of that coin, someone without much experience may not know the right way to hand nail or be rushing themselves with the air nailer, and you may end up having to file a warranty claim if things don't go the right way. So while this debate is still worthwhile, and it will definitely continue on within the roofing community, at the end of the day, it isn't the most important question to be asking your roofing contractor. Now that you've learned about the difference between the hand and air nailing installation methods, I hope you're starting to feel more confident taking the next steps in your roofing process. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.